Hi guys, welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am Carrie Muggleston, and each week I pull a deck out of a I pull a card out of a deck. And right now we're using the Oracle of the Seven Energies, which is way awesome. I love Colette Baron Reed, so it's gonna be great. And I hope you guys all had an amazing holiday or Thanksgiving, or I hope you had lots of spending time with family. If you're anything like me, I'm a little tired, but it's all good. And if you've noticed, I'm in a different setting. I am at my office. I'm going to start doing these at my office. There's a moose picture above me. Don't know if you can see it. So, that if those of you who follow me enough know that that's like a really big symbol for my father. So, today we are going to pull the card. And the card that I pulled today is really awesome. I love it. It's my favorite. Well, they're all my favorites. I always say that every time. But a burst of magic. I love this because I love all the magic things. I love to me, everything is magic, right? Everything is magical. The Christmas, all of everything all the time. I try and find the magic in everything. So, this one is near and dear to my heart this week. So this week something magical is going to happen. So if you've been stuck, or if you've been, last week was take a deep breath, kind of, deep breathe. But this week is whatever you're doing, something magical is going to happen. Spirit's going to create something that is, that is great and magical and going to be fun. So if you're kind of stuck in something, and then when I say something, I can mean relationships, just in life itself. If you're kind of feeling like, okay, what's next? Last week was a lot. This week there's going to be something magical, because I think this week Spirit's going to kind of let you know that they're with you. Your guides, Spirit, God, all of them, your ancestors. This week's going to be something that they're going to say, okay, you know what? It's been a little crazy, but we're going to be with you this week. We're going to do something magical. I always like to play this game with my joy guides. I always say, okay, joy guide, show me something fun this week because it's been crazy. So this week, something magical is going to happen. And it could be something amazing. It could be something you could be stuck. You could be wanting ideas for something and they could automatically come. The one thing I don't want you to do is, when this happens, I don't want you to kind of shrug it off as, oh, was that really it, or was that, because I want you to go into this week with the intention of that something magical is going to happen, something crazy magical is going to happen, something fun. You could have an aha moment. Something super small, even like, I know, just like if your daughter or your kids are struggling with something and then they have a breakthrough, or if you're struggling with something and then there's a breakthrough or aha moment, or something magical can happen. And this is Spirit's way of letting you know that Spirit is with you all the time, 24/7, your partner all the time. So some of the signs to watch for this week are obviously the lotus flower, which is really, really, the thing I love about the lotus flower is, they grow through mud and dirt. They persevere, and they're strong, and they are beautiful, and they're very spiritual. A lot of people connect the chakras to the lotus flower, and when they imagine their chakras opening, they imagine the lotus flower. So, lots of lotus flowers behind the one too. Again, there's water this time. Water is really calming. If you need to ground this week, or you need a relaxing moment, go take an Epsom salt bath, do something with water. Water sounds, anything with water. Lots of orbs on this one, which is awesome because Spirit shows up in orbs. When you take pictures and stuff, or go through some of your pictures last week, see if there's any orbs on them. Orbs are awesome for Spirit, kind of letting you know that they're around. Again, the stars. So I want you to do something this week for me. I want you to wish on a star. I want you to wish on a star and ask for something. And I want you to do it relatively early. So maybe, just maybe, the magic that can happen could be the wish that you made on the star. So I want you to try that, because what I really want you to know is spirit doesn't leave your side. Spirit is with you all the time. Spirit guides you, spirit helps you. And when I say spirit, I'm talking about your guides, your ancestors, the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, all of it. Always your constant companion, always with you, and not just there to warn you, not just there to be with you and to love you and to help you get through all the things, right? Good and bad. Pink, obviously a color. And then there's some smoke in this one, and it's kind of a silhouette of a woman. I'm not really sure what that means. You could be having some issues with your self-esteem, your self-confidence, things like that, and maybe the magic's going to happen there. So, but in the smoke, there is which is actually, and there's smoke back here too. So smoke is really, and I don't mean like it can be any kind of smoke. It's smoke and, smoke and mirrors. I don't know. So watch for smoke. Mist, kind of mist can count as smoke too. So I think smoke is magical too, honestly. But I can always smell cigarette smoke when my dad's around too. So, and wish upon a star. Watch for orbs to let spirit know you're around. Watch for shooting stars, especially. There's a shooting star down here at the bottom of the lotus flower. I think this is a lotus flower. I'm pretty sure it might be like a lily pad kind of thing, but we're going to count it as a lotus. Any type of flower. I'm not the greatest at my flowers, but any type of flower that looks like this counts for me. And it's very, very spiritual. Also, in the water, there's a reflection. So kind of reflect. This is a reflection time for you. Reflect on what you want in life. Reflect on the new year that's coming. Reflect on things that you want to improve. And then wish upon the star and ask spirit to help that happen. Wish upon a star and know that spirit's with you the whole time. And there you go. That is a burst of magic. I love it. Magic's my favorite. I always like to think that everything's magical. So speaking of magic, my Awaken the Senses course online is going to be available tomorrow. So this is going to be an amazing course. It's for all of those beginning mediumship and also all of those that just want to tap into their senses. So it's not like how to build a mediumship. It's just when you're starting and you're kind of like, okay, what does this mean and what does this mean? This is a perfect course to tap into your intuition, tap into your psychicness, tap into your senses, because that's what they all are. It explains how everything works together. So it explains how to know the difference between intuition and imagination and your ego. It explains how the chakras will help you hear spirit. So not only how they work, but how they combine with your clairs, how it all works together, and how they combine with your guides. So it's not just, oh, these are the chakras, these are the guides, these are the clairs. It's how they all work together to help you with your senses. It's an 8-week course, which I love because with every week there's a video, there's worksheets that go with it for homework, and there's also meditation to go with each lesson. So it takes you about a week to get all through that, which is awesome, because what I don't want you to do is just hurry and get through it. And you've got to really do the exercises, really feel it, just to awaken your senses, really put yourself in it. So I love it. I put a lot of hard work into it. If you went to, those of you who went to this class last year in January, that was in person, it's the same stuff we're going over, but the exercises, it adds exercises and meditations. It's awesome. So it's roughly around $69.99. It's $69.99, but I figured 8 weeks, $10 a week is more than, like, you get a meditation, the exercises, the videos, and weekly emails. It's an amazing, magical course, and I love it. And it took me, it's kind of my own, I based it on what I know, because that's all I can teach is what I know. I don't know what everybody else is, but it's what everybody else teaches, or the general stuff. It's not the general stuff that you can find online. It's stuff that I know. There is some general stuff just to kind of give you an idea, but most of it's my own stuff and how it works with me and my own content. So I love it. And there will be an email on it tomorrow. It'll open up tomorrow. You'll get links to it. I'll put links on Instagram and Facebook. And also, you can go tomorrow on my website and look under courses, and it's called Awaken Your Senses. So that is awesome. Lots of hard work for that. And then in January, I will do an in-person one with a few people about beginning mediumship. And I think I'm going to also start one-on-ones in January to work with people who want to start mediumship. So that's coming. So watch for that. Now the the mediumship course that I'm going to do in January, after I do it in person, I will turn it into an online course too. So you can always wait for that, because honestly, I think you should probably maybe take the Awaken the Senses class first and then go into the mediumship so you kind of know. And the one-on-ones I'll be guiding you, working one-on-one with you at where you're at your level. You don't have to be at any level at that. But the classes that I'm putting out now are kind of at the beginning levels. And this class, Awaken Your Senses, is for just you to dive into your intuition. The next class is for mediumship. And the membership's going to start January 1st. So this is going to be a place where we can all get together. I'm going to do live free readings once a month. I'm going to have videos. I'm going to have coffee with Cari, so you can ask me questions weekly on what you're going through. It's going to be a collective of all of us, a tribe. It's going to be amazing. So watch for those things coming up. So tomorrow you'll get an email. I'll post it on my stuff, and you can access the Awaken Your Senses class. So I love you guys so much, and I couldn't do any of this without you. You guys are my backbone, and I love doing all this for you and with you. So have an awesome, magical week, and I'm going to be interested into seeing if you do all the things, if you see the orbs and the lotus flower and the stars. And this week's going to be just try and find the magic in everything. Try and be present, find the magic in everything. Just have a magical, magical week. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you next week.